So with chair pose, you can keep your feet hip distance apart, just like you're in your mountain pose. Nice and strong foundation with the feet underneath the hip bones. You can also bring the big toes together and leave a little bit of space between the heels. So if you were to look at the outer edge of your feet, it's almost like you could draw straight lines level with the sides of your mat, and your feet would be level. Now for me, my knees tend to turn in when I do that, so I don't tend to keep as big of a gap between my heels. Everybody's built slightly differently. You want to find the version that feels good for your alignment. My toes are lifted. My weight is in the balls of my feet and the heels of my feet, and we're really going to shift our weight back as we sit into chair. So you can lower your toes, but just to get that sensation of your weight staying back. As you inhale, as you sweep those arms up, you're going to start to bring the hips back and then reach the arms up. Let the chest really open up towards that ceiling. So your gaze can be up towards the ceiling or maybe ahead of you where the wall and the ceiling meet. All right, let's talk about what we're doing here in chair pose. The weight is back in my heels. So if I looked down, I can see my toes. We don't want the knees forward here. We want it back. And the stronger I've been getting in my back, the easier it is for me to feel stable in this pose. Early on, I had to come up a little bit because the deeper I went, the more my lower back felt like it wasn't quite stable enough. It wasn't strong enough. Think about lengthening through the spine. Let the chest reach forward and up. And then my shoulders are staying away from the ears, turning the pinkies in towards each other slightly. That's going to keep my shoulders down and away, but still getting that nice stretch underneath the armpits. My quads are working and I'm getting a back bend here. If your shoulders are very tight, it's easier for you, less painful to bring your hands to prayer, but still getting that back bend. Still getting that strengthening in the quads. Let's take one more inhale here. And as you exhale, fold forward, straighten out those legs. Nice release for that lower back. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees slightly, straight back. Inhale, reach up to standing. And exhale, hands to heart. All right, let's take a look at the chair pose from the side view here. So same thing, feet can be hip distance or toes can be together. Standing up nice and tall in your strong mountain pose. As you inhale, arms reach up, hips sink back. You're trying to make sure you're not curved through the back and you're not overextending or sending that butt out. We want to get that natural curve and that lengthening through the chest. Gaze is up, and think about those thumbs reaching up and back to give you a deeper back bend here. You can see my toes are off the ground. My weight is back in my heels. My quads and my glutes doing a lot of work here. If it's too intense, come up slightly. And exhale, fold it forward. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reaching up to standing. And exhale, hands to heart. All right, that's your chair pose, one of the fundamental pieces of our Sun Salutation B flow. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.